What is up, everyone? Today I wanted to try something a little different. I wanted to see what the community thinks of the exotics in the game and to help me find some cool builds that are more than just slapping two exotics together. And I came across something more than that. I am talking, of course, of fan art of exotics that fans have made and wish were in Destiny, or, will just think they're just pretty cool. And so I thought, why not, make a video together for you guys of 5 different, fan arts that I found from people that, want to see this stuff too. And if Bungie's watching my videos or not gonna say they are, but to, let everyone have a little imagination of what could be for a while. And of course, I do not own any of this stuff, and there are links to the art I'm showing in their channel or profile or whatever is down in the description. So please, if you like their stuff, show them some love too. I don't put these in any kind of order, but if you guys want to, you can put them in the order from 5 to 1, from 1 being your favorite to 5 to, could have been better, down in the comments below, and I will gladly discuss them down there with you guys, just so I can talk with you for a little bit. Plus, this is my opinion, so if you don't like opinions, you have already been warned. But with that out of the way, let's get started. The first one is called JetSream. It's an exotic spear. The concept is by Nash Ketchberry. I hope I pronounced that right. But what it is it's a new archetype of, weapon. It's not a sword. It's basically a spear, and it's supposed to be like an off type of sword that does have more range at the, cost of damage. And what I also like about these fan arts is that they have their own perks and little, exotic traits on about them. So I'm going to read those for you too. They put them down here in the description. It should be popping up on your screen. All right. The quote is, "Be as the wind, shapeless and swift." The grimoire says, "Who do you trust? Do you trust your friends, your comrades? Do you trust your weapon? Or place ye no faith in no other but yourself? It is simple but complex answer, an endless possibility of solutions. Put your faith in the sky and she will keep you safe." Unknown. The intrinsic perk is a kinetic damage, so therefore it's a kinetic. Ooh, I'm okay with that. This weapon has small chance of piercing enemy shields, dealing direct health damage. That sounds badass, actually. I'm trying to fuck with this already. Alright, so its base perk is called Scabbard. It's Warrior of Light. Not sure what that is. I don't know. If you guys know what that is, let me know. But exotic perk JetSream. You press R2 and to unleash a highly damaging forward thrust. Enemy killed by this ability produce a shockwave. Other enemies caught in this shockwave are thrown back, taking extra damage in their collide with other objects. So what it sounds like is happening is, every now and then, if you kill an enemy, it'll summon a Vesper of Radius type rift ability off of the spear. I'm okay with this. Okay, I was going to say this is like a PvE exotic, but he kind of beat me to it. So it says here that JetSream is a weapon mostly meant for crowd control, or at least disrupt crowds. So I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be PvE. That, hey, you can get surrounded by shotguns in this meta. So hey, if you can bring this in to counter shotguns, hey, I'm with it. But groups of enemies can easily be broken apart, and if JetSream is used near a cliff, they'll surely be flung off the side. So I can boot people? Yes sir, ma'am, I'm ready to do it. The spear weapon type has greater reach than a sword, obviously, but at the cost for damage. So this is what I was talking about earlier. And considering the wind theme of the spear, it's very streamlined with the spear tip meant for impaling targets. That sounds amazing. I would definitely use this exotic, and I could think of 4 exotics I can use this with. So hey, if Bungie you looking, hey, might need to hire this guy right here. Okay, the next one is called Polarizer. He isn't super detailed like the last one was, but it's apparently a 2 mag rocket launcher. I guess you just get 2 in the magazine. Oh hey, we ain't gonna talk about that, but hey, keep your distance is the quote. This weapon is not for the faint-hearted. Okay, Commander Zavala said this. Does sound like something he would say. The intrinsic perk is soft launch, hard launch, and confined launch. Okay, what are those? So exotic perk 1, cluster delay. This weapon does not explode upon impact, but instead will stick to surfaces for a short time before letting out a bigger than normal explosion. Alright, so kind of like a Top Tree Night Stalker rocket launcher. Hey, bars. Hey, alright, so the exotic perk 2, Polarizer, name of the rocket. When rockets, when attached to a surface, will pull enemies towards its radius before exploding. Oh, so like the stasis grenade, but on a rocket launcher. Oh man, this effect will be a milder thing in PvP, not completely taking over control of the character. Bungie should have took notes from you, because that grenade snatched me from behind everything, even from my house. It snatched me from anywhere. But yeah, this is Polarizer, Polarized the rocket launcher. I would totally rock this exotic. Not gonna lie to you, I wish you'd put more into it, like the type of, you know, element or something. It looks void. But okay, well, next. Okay, this next one is called Blood Unbound. It's a hunter gauntlet. I think this looks like it could already be in the game, but its perk in its description says, yes, let the blood flow. Feel the power surge through you. It's a hunter gauntlet type, apparently. Its default perk is Trickle. Melee attacks slowly aid in regaining health. Oh, okay. With 1 health left, it should take 8% faster to regen. Okay, well, I mean, that sounds like it's like some kind of like Vampire's Caress type thing going on here, but for Hunter, it's a lot slower since he's faster and can get away, so he can get that health back. In its exotic perk, Bound by Blood, taking damage significantly, reduces speed and recovery, but maxes out armor while slightly increasing weapon damage. And taking more damage will automatically reload your primary by taking ammo from reserves. Alright, well, I ain't gonna lie to you, this exotic got a lot going on. I mean, it might have to like dial it back with some of the perks, but you know, any of those perks or 2 of those perks would be fine, but I don't know if it needs all of those, you know? Like, you don't want it to be too strong, and we all know what happens when you had too much going on with an exotic. I'm looking at you, One-Eyed Mask. But this is sounding like another One-Eyed Mask situation right here, but I am not against it being in here, but yeah, get rid of some of those perks and we'd be straight. But knowing Bungie, if they saw this, they'd be like, throw it all in at one time. If you haven't noticed, that was the lore up there a second ago. So if you guys want to read that, you can go back and rewatch it. I'm not rereading all that. I still got some more exotics to go through, and this video is getting pretty long as is. Okay, so this one has a lot going on with it. It's called Chronological Terror. I love that name. It's apparently an auto rifle, and its archetype is a selected core. Don't know what that means. The element depends on this selected core, and its pre-unlock perk name is called Oracle Harmonics. Alright. Its function, the weapon has no magazine. Alright, he's sounding pretty good for auto rifle, but instead draws ammo from the reserves and has an overheat system. Okay, I'm seeing where this is going. Alright, Alright, its first main perk is called Hidden Hand. Function, the weapon gains enhanced target acquisition. Okay, alright then. Second perk tree, 1. Hammer Forge. Alright. 2. Perfect Balance. Alright. And 3. Small Bore. Boy, this shotgun gonna have some range on it, huh? Alright, and there's some more going on with this gun apparently. The first perk tree is Heisen Core. Hope I pronounced that right. Its function grants the weapon solar damage. Okay. With a low rate of fire. High impact, better range. Shadow price or service regime tier, and it fires like a standard Vex slap rifle. I don't know if I like this gun. It sounds too good. 2. Modular core. Okay. Function grants the weapon arc damage. Oh, okay. With a medium rate of fire. Oh, so it's gonna have like different rates of fire based on the element you choose for it. Okay. Imbalanced stability and range, like hard light or he just fused every good auto rifle into one auto rifle in perfect harmony. Jeez, you can put them out of business. Alright, and the third one, Quantum Core, grants the weapon void damage. I think I like this one. Ooh, high rate of fire, low impact, and better stability. It also turns into a highly accurate beam weapon, similar to Atheon's Epilogue or Necrogasm. Ooh, I remember Necrogasm tier in terms of damage and ROF, but it fires like the new Void Vex laser rifle seen on Harpies and some high tier Vex. Jeez, that's a lot for one exotic, but there's more, y'all. So apparently all that was the first perk. The second perk it gives it extra mods for whatever element you're running. So you get Focus Fire with the Heisen core, you get Crowd Control with the Modulator core, and you get Firefly with Quantum core, which is weird because it's the Void one. So it'd be like a Void Explosion, kind of like Chromatic Fire with any kinetic, and you're running Void subclass, I'm guessing. But yeah, that exotic right there, man. How are you gonna beat that? I don't even know. But next on the list, all right, this next one is Defender's Purpose Final Version by Rageblade66. I think I like this guy Rageblade66 stuff. Like, it just looks so cool. Like, look at it. Like, what is that in the middle there? Is that like red or like, I mean, my bad, purple flames? I'm not colorblind, I promise. And it just looks so cool. I think this might be my favorite one. But let's get into the perk. All right. Happens if you rush a concept and afterwards you get the craziest ideas that actually pay off. That is true. That is extremely true, especially when you're cooking and you don't know what the fuck you're doing in the kitchen. All right, so the intel, Defender's Purpose is the name. Exotic Titan chest piece, yes please. More bars. Quote, to protect other, even if it leaves you vulnerable. That is the purpose of a defender, Zavala. Hey, I think I do remember him actually saying something like that. But the chest piece has been recovered by Zavala from the dead body of a Titan who led 50 civilians to safety without having even single person be severely injured. This story was told by Zavala to many defenders to inspire them. Okay, I'm inspired. Shit, I like that armor. I'm inspired to go get that armor. Passive perk, the purpose. Okay, when you kill someone with Disintegrate, all teammates near you get reduced versions of Force Barrier. What is Force Barrier? Okay. Force Barrier strengths defenses. Force Barrier strength decreases. My bad. With increase in the number of teammates. Okay. So it decreases with the number of teammates you have. And based on the number of teammates, you get more of this Force Barrier. Same amount of Force Barrier for both. You also take bonus damage while the purpose is active. Alright, I'm liking that. Okay, so column 1 perk, strength or intellect. Alright, I'm okay with that. Column 2 perk, raining blows or momentum transfer. I forgot what those do. If you guys can remember what that do, please let me know. I don't remember what momentum transfer does, but perk 3, machine loader, shotgun loader. Alright. The sacrifice, if you are killed while the purpose, your teammates who have the barrier have their force barrier increase. Oh, so if you die, they get a buff. Okay. Your respawn or revive time increases by 8 seconds if you are killed. Okay. The purpose is active. Also, your blessing of light and armor of light gives bonus armor, while the bonus from your weapons of light is significantly decreased. So, okay, so it's tied to the top tree Sentinel if you want it to be for that extra perk, but it sounds like you don't actually have to, which is the thing I love about this exotic. You don't have to use a specific subclass. And to be honest, we need more Sentinel bubble exotics, because that exotic, you know, that super is like really good, and it's my favorite super, and I want more exotics. I mean, the only ones that really work for it are Doomfang and Same 14, and only one of those are really useful, kind of, sorta, to some extent, if you make a build. I just want more Sentinel bubbles exotics, please, Bungie. It doesn't have to be Defender's Purpose, but please, Sentinel needs a purpose. Hashtag Sentinel needs a purpose. All right, but that is the last one for this video. If you guys like this kind of stuff, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below, as usual. And I actually really enjoy making this. Some people here have more potential to make exotics than Destiny, you know, community have, you know, thought the Bungie community could do for, you know, what they actually make. But their exotics lately have been kind of slacking. And I ain't gonna lie, some of them are pretty cool. Some of them are pretty cool, but some of them are like, okay. Anything else? Nope. Only 2 for this season? Alright, fine. I guess I'll just keep using the same stuff, you know, I've been using. But I'm rambling. Yeah, like I said, if you know, like this kind of stuff, let me know. And make me a tier list down there. I'm serious. I want to see them. Alright, but that is all. Thank you for watching. Gamer in Glasses.
That's where I found I never take flights. that's a truth. It's telling words not to